Hi, here we are again. I'm with Jie Pan, who's from China, and we're going to talk a little bit about education. And you studied a couple years in Chinese university before you came here to
Yes.
Bernau University.
Right.
Right. And so, when you came here, what was the big thing that you noticed about the, American education? What struck you the most?
I think the biggest difference I realized, like between China and American university, is like in China every class is we goes with school. School will do everything. Like they will arrange. Oh, Monday is math, English.
Oh,
Tuesday
okay.
is music, conducting.
No
But
kidding.
here,
No kidding. So
you can.
you get to pick your schedule
Yeah.
however you want.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wow! So if you want to have all of your classes, which some students do on Monday, Wednesday, Friday,
Exactly.
you can do that as long as it fits in your program. Of course.
Yes.
Wow! So that's a big difference.
Yes,
Wow.
exactly. So I feel definitely the liberty, and you can choose whatever you want, the classes you want to take, and of course some courses related to your major or even from
Right.
different from your
And there's
majors.
a distribution requirement actually. You have to take some courses outside of your major.
Yes.
And when I taught overseas, I taught in Bulgaria.
Oh,
And so
wow.
this was just after the fall of communism.
Mhm.
So the people who were out of power, the former communists, would try to publish these mocking accounts of American university in Bulgaria. And they would say, "Do you know that those students there take 50% of their courses outside of their major?" And this was
Wow.
an accusatory thing, meaning it's worthless, it's not good. And of course, American University in Bulgaria is one of the greatest universities in Eastern Europe. It was then and is now. Well, we're a little bit off topic here, but the point is, you enjoyed liberty of choice of in your educational arc.
Yes.
And you are a music performance,
Right.
voice performance major. And
Yeah.
why did you pick that?
Because I think when I was when I was a little child, I just realized I love to sing. But due to the financial situation in my family, they cannot afford me to go to a music school or to take a voice class or a piano class. So I just kind of saved it. But until when I was in my senior year in my high school, my family, one of my advisor in my high school talked to my family, and they suddenly allowed me to pursue my dream. So
Really?
yeah, so I just
Okay, so then you got started in China,
Yes.
and then you came here.
Yes.
And was that a good thing for your career, your choice of
Of
being a musician?
course.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah, it was
I
great.
think so, yeah.
Okay, well that leads me to something here that I want to ask you about. Now,
Okay.
you sing one of the great arias, which is Mi Chiamo Mi, right?
Yes.
From La Boheme. And to our listeners and viewers out there, La Boheme is one of the greatest operas of all time by Puccini.
Yes.
And in this aria, oh, excuse me, just a minute here, just in case, I can't, I can't even talk about this without, it's okay. So if we get a little bit, so in this aria, Mimi is explaining to as Rodolfo,
Yes.
yeah, Rodolfo.
Her boyfriend.
Well, they just met,
Yes.
so, right? So she's singing and she says, "I'm in my room. I embroider at home. Let's see. I embroider at home and abroad. I am happy and at peace. And my pastime is to make lilies and roses. I love all things that have gentle, sweet smells and that speak of love, of spring." And then it's, oh, God, it's just too much. And because we know that she's going to die
Yes.
at that moment.
Oh.
I know it. It's too much. Right. So when you're singing this, well, how do you prepare for singing this? And when you're singing it, what are you experiencing or doing?
I think for a good singer, when you get a piece, first of all, you have to learn the background of this piece. Why composer wrote these notes and these texts? What he wrote for? Also, what is the meaning behind the music? And to learn the story, and then put yourself into the story and make this connection between you and the music, and then create a new world for the audience or for yourself.
Okay, so you're experiencing this as you're singing. You're experiencing the reality of that moment.
Yes.
Wow. That is
That's
tremendous.
good.
That's tremendous. Well, that's why it works. That's why it works. I've heard you sing it, and that's why it works. Well, okay. So, do you have any other message for your perspective? You know, people who are thinking of coming to the United States who might be students in China. Do you have, some advice or?
I think come to study in America definitely changed my mind, opened my view, because before, like, I taught this very often. Like, before I got this opportunity to study in Brunel University, I really cannot imagine that there is one day I could be studying like abroad, and it really, really opened my mind a lot, and to not just for my music study, but also for my whole life. When I solve a problem, I will think differently. I will stand in different points of views to look at a problem or to connect with people, and to view my education too.
All right. Well, great. What a great message. All right. Well, with that, we'll just say bye.
Bye.